Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Did you know that on Earth I'm 17 years old, but on Jupiter I'm actually 1? Actually, on Jupiter, 12 Earth years is actually just 1 year, a Jovian year, if you will. Some questions you may ask are, is there an axis tilt? What are the seasons like of the planet? Well, actually, there is a 3-degree axis tilt of Jupiter, and the planet itself practically has no seasons. Is there wind on Jupiter? What about storms? Well, actually, there's a superstorm, aka the Red Hurricane is what they call it. It is thrice the size of Earth and has raged for over a century. It has been observed for 300 years and makes a full rotation every 6 days. The String of Pearls are a massive counterclockwise rotating storm that appears as white ovals in the southern hemisphere. I wouldn't buy those pearls for my mother. Hi, Mom! How did the planet form? After the nebula collapse that made our sun, the solar wind swept away lighter elements like helium and hydrogen that left behind rocky materials. As the gas got further from the sun, the solar wind's strength started to die off, letting the gas form into gas giants. What are the layers of Jupiter? Actually, unlike onions, Jupiter doesn't have any layers. There is only a slow change to liquids. Liquid parts are the biggest parts that go very deep. As liquid, however, it is not water. The deepest part of Jupiter is its core, which is probably the size of Earth. What is Jupiter composed of? Well, actually, as the kids say, Jupiter is the vape god of the solar system. It is 90% hydrogen, 10% helium, and a slight amount of other gases too, such as ammonia, sulfur, methane, and water vapor. Oh hey look, it's Io. That's Jupiter's largest volcanic moon. That's where its auroras come from, and Jupiter's auroras are huge. They're about 1,000 times brighter than Earth's auroras. If you want to know the physics of it, Troha. In Earth's strongest auroras, those polar phenomena you've heard so much about, electrons accelerate along the magnetic field lines towards the poles. They form an orderly, inverted V structure as they go. Their potential energy is lower on the edges and ramps up into overdrive in the middle of the pole. The part you can actually see is the result of those accelerated electrons raining down on Earth's atmosphere, where they bash into oxygen and nitrogen molecules. As the excited molecules calm down, they release photons and create an undulating light show. It is in that electron acceleration phase that Jovian auroras, like Troha, stop making sense. Anyways, there are monstrous electric potentials over Jupiter's polar regions, anywhere between 10 and 30 times greater than any seen on Earth. Which they expected. Everything's bigger and badder on Jupiter. Trouble is, Jupiter's aurora isn't 10 or even 30 times stronger than Earth's. It's about 100 times stronger, and there is no earthly explanation for that discrepancy. Does Jupiter have rings? Yes, it does have rings. However, they are very faint, much like my knowledge as to why I'm in this class still. The innermost cloud-like ring is called the halo ring. Like Beyonce would say, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. The next one out is the main ring, which is quite narrow and thin. Beyond the main ring is the wispy, nearly transparent Gossamer ring. The rings themselves are made of dust and rock that comes from meteors hitting the surface of the planet. Is Jupiter a habitable place? Well, actually, Jupiter's moons, some of them, have oceans beneath their crust that could support life, but for the planet itself, there's not much hope, just like my grade in this class.
Oh God.
Fun fact! With over twice as much mass as all the other planets and moons combined, Jupiter still has 50 times too little mass to be a star. If Earth was a grape, which they didn't do surgery on, Jupiter would be a basketball. Please do like, subscribe, and grade. Thanks for watching.
By the way, tomorrow I am headed to the European Space Agency's spaceport in South America with Euronews to watch a rocket launch in real life. Do you have any questions about space or space travel today? Let me know in the comments below and I will ask the experts your questions.